Hello, I am Deepak Fadnis. Welcome to this series of translations of the Abhangas of Saint Tukaram from his Abhanga Gatha into English. As you may be aware, Saint Tukaram was a very great devotee of God, a very highly evolved saint who pleased God so much that God came in his Garud Vahana and took Saint Tukaram to Vaikuntha with his body. This is a very rarest of the rare examples of what powers saints acquire with their love devotion. And Saint Tukaram's Abhanga Gatha contains 4,500 plus verses which are called Abhangas. These are short verses, and Abhanga means something which cannot break. So these are everlasting values told in the words by Saint Tukaram, and they are very beautiful to read. I thought that the world should know the greatness of Saint Tukaram, so I decided to translate his Abhangas into English in order to let others who do not understand Marathi to appreciate what Saint Tukaram wrote and how he was full of love for God. Today we are going to translate Abhangas 455 and 456. First I will read Abhanga 455. नको होऊ देवू भावी अभावना याची नावे जाणा बहु दोष मेघवृष्टी येथे होते अनिवार जिव्हाळ्या उखर लाभ नाड उत्तमा विभागे कनिष्ठाची इच्छा कल्पतरू तैसा फळे त्यासी तुका म्हणे जिणे बहु थोडे आहे आपुलिया पाहे पुढे बरे. This Abhanga is about alertness of mind and the constant desire that Saint Tukaram has to keep only those acts which are spiritually beneficial, to keep doing only those acts which are spiritually beneficial. Do not do anything which is not going to benefit you spiritually. That was the constant desire which drove Tukaram Maharaj's life, and this is an expression of that. We can get a good message from this Abhanga that we should always keep questioning our own mind from time to time and ensure that no undesirable thoughts or acts crop up in our mind or in ourselves. This is the crux of this Abhanga. Let us see the translation, a line at a time. The first line, Nako hovu devu bhavi abhavana yachi nave jana bahu dosha. O God, I have a good and genuine devotion in my heart. Saint Tukaram says, I have genuine devotion in my heart. Please do not let any bad anti-devotion feeling grow in my heart, because if that happens, it will be a big fault in me. I don't want that to happen. The second line, मेघवृष्टी येथे होते अनिवार जिव्हाळ्या उखर लाभ नाड. If there is a big rain, a fertile land will benefit, but a barren land will suffer. If the land is fertile, it becomes even more fertile and you get a bigger crop. But if there is too much of rain on a barren land, the mud gets washed away and the land suffers. So that is the second line. In the third line, Tukaram Maharaj says, Uttama vibhage kanishtachi ichha kalpataru taisa phale tyasi. Supposing you are sitting under a wishing tree that is Kalpataru. Kalpataru is a tree which grants you wishes. Then, under the wishing tree, if you wish for good things, you will get good fortune. But if you wish for bad things, you will get bad outcomes. And in the last line, Saint Tukaram says, Tuka म्हणे जिणे बहु थोडे आहे आपुलिया पाहे पुढे बरे. Tuka says, this life is very short, hence you should always do whatever is beneficial. don't end up doing wrong things for which you will have to repent later. So this is something, that you are sitting under a kalpattaru. What was that idea? My thoughts are telling me. When you are sitting under a wishing tree, you should wish only good things, and you should not wish for bad things, because if you wish for bad things, those things will materialize, they will come into reality. Now, the existence as it is, the pure existence of the soul is very powerful. The soul can get whatever it wants, whatever it wishes. So, the soul should not develop any bad wishes. That is the crux of the matter. That is the main thing which Saint Tukaram is telling. This is a secret which he is telling in this Abhanga. Do not wish anything bad, because you are already under a wishing tree. Whatever you wish will come true. So don't wish bad things. Keep checking your mind, keep examining your mind, keep questioning in your mind. Am I doing thing which is only beneficial spiritually? If not, stop it. Don't do it anymore. This is the Abhanga, very nice message. I hope you liked my translation. And now we will go to the next Abhanga. This is Abhanga 456. First I will read the Abhanga in Marathi. त्याग तव मन न वजता केला, काहीच विठ्ठला मनातुनी. भागल्या आला उबग सहज, न धरिता काज झाले मनी. देह जड झाले ऋणाच्या आभारे, केले संवत्सरे कासावीस. तुका म्हणे गेला आळस किळस, अकर्तव्य दोष निवारले. I will read the third and the fourth again. देह जड झाले ऋणाच्या आभारे, केले संसारे कासावीस. तुका म्हणे गेला आळस किळस, अकर्तव्य दोष निवारले. In Tukaram Maharaj's life, there were many tragic events, such as the death of his first wife, the death of his son, losses in his business, severe starvation during famine, and so on. There were calamities after calamities. Now, these resulted in automatic withdrawal of Saint Tukaram Maharaj's mind from earthly matters, from the domestic matters, and he is thanking God for that. This Abhanga shows how Saint Tukaram was able to maintain a positive mindset under all circumstances, and he always remained thankful to God. Let us look at the translation. First line, त्याग तव मन न वजता केला, काहीच विठ्ठला मनातुनी. O Lord Vitthala, I kept on getting detached from family matters, from earthly matters, automatically, easily, and without my knowing that I am developing detachment. So detachment has happened automatically in my mind without my knowledge also that it is happening. The second line, भागलिया आला उबग सहज, न धरिता काज झाले मनी. I was very much troubled by adverse events in my domestic life, and as a result, even before I could develop thoughts of withdrawal from earthly attachments, such withdrawal took place automatically. So the same thing he is saying again in different words, and we'll go to the third. देह जड झाले ऋणाच्या आभारे, केले संसारे कासावीस. The weight of these domestic problems and the heavy borrowings, the loans that I had taken, because of this, my body has already become very heavy. It has made me very heavy. So many attacks, loan, borrowing, domestic problems. And because of that, my body became very heavy and I was not able to discharge my duties, my worldly duties. The scorching flames of my domestic problems had made me cry in pain. That is what my situation was, God. And in the end, Tukaram Maharaj says, Tuka mane gela alasa kilasa akartavya dosha nivarale. Tuka says, now after all these events, I have become, I have come to shed all the laziness, reluctance, or hatred for spiritual pursuit. I have shed everything. I have no reluctance, no laziness, and no hatred for doing spiritual pursuit. As a result of all these problems, I have become very enthusiastic about spiritual pursuit. I am willingly doing that, praying Lord, seeking Him actively, and I have also become free from a feeling of guilt for my failures in early domestic matters. Earlier, that guilt was taking a toll of me. I have failed. But now, after taking to spirituality, I am realizing that all these were tests. These were tests to wake me up. Now I have woken up and I do not feel any guilt for whatever has happened. And I am now actively pursuing God. Very good message from this Abhanga. Don't treat your failures too seriously. Don't take them too much to your heart. Try to get a message from the failures. What do the failures tell you? And I hope you like my translation. With this, today's translations are over. I hope you will have time to see all the earlier translations. I have been doing this since 2016. There are some more translations in Facebook also under the same name page, Saint Tukaram Gatha Translation. Please have a look at all those and please spread the word around. If anybody is looking for understanding Abhanga Gatha of Saint Tukaram and its messages, please let them study from this YouTube channel or my Facebook page. Thank you very much. Thanks for listening to me and see you next time. Bye.